I need to find out who killed Lady Unterwald, or I could be the next one to vanish. I'll need to talk to the other passengers. Maybe they saw something. Lady Unterwald's quarters could hold some clues.
Sorry, sir. The lounge and beyond are strictly off limits for now.
But there's a killer on the loose. I'm the only one who had access to Lady Unterwald's will. I could be next.
No exceptions.
I'm still Lady Unterwald's attorney. Let me through.
Sorry, sir. As I said, no exceptions.
I have a letter from the late Lady Unterwald right here.
This all looks to be in order.
So, I can go in?
I'm afraid not, sir. Lady Unterwald has passed on, after all.
I'm leaving now, but I'll be back. I need to find a way to convince that guard to leave his post. Hello, I'm Arthur Ackerman.
You'll have to speak up, dear. I'm a little hard of hearing, you see.
Sorry, I'm Arthur Ackerman.
Who's that?
It's me! I'm an attorney at law!
You're a terrible bore.
Are you doing this on purpose?
Who's to say? Now, what is it you want?
You're Arista Goodrun, aren't you?
Yes. Now, what of it? Do you make a habit of bothering people and asking them stupid questions?
Were you at all close to Lady Unterwald?
Of course. She even gave my boys cushy jobs in the family business. Have you met them? They're imbeciles.
Did you also have a job in the family business?
I did. I never shied away from getting my hands dirty, you see. I'm an engineer at heart, always been fascinated by mechanisms. You know, I even helped design the Royce Express.
You said you worked on the Royce Express?
Oh yes, I know all her little quirks. She's not your standard steam engine, you know.
She isn't?
You're traveling aboard one of the first steam turbine locomotives.
What's a steam turbine locomotive?
I'm talking about steam power, boy! She may be experimental, but you're riding on the future of transportation.
Whoa!
If you ask me, too many naysayers are betting on diesel.
They are?
The Royce Express is a real challenge to that notion.
What's that thing you're holding?
What's that? Oh, this? You've never seen an ear trumpet before?
I don't think so.
It's a hearing aid. It helps me to hear all of your inane questions.
About your hearing device. Does it actually improve your hearing?
Oh, I can hear you just fine, despite my best efforts.
Any chance I can borrow it?
What could you possibly need it for?
I'm not sure just yet, but it calls to me.
You keep those hands off if you want to keep them.
Actually, I think that's everything.
Very well.
Do you know the Goodrun twins?
Considering I brought them into this world, I certainly hope so. You should introduce yourself. You might find it easier conversing with those of similar intellect.
I should get going.
Farewell.
How are you holding up, Doc? Doctor?
I really thought Herman would be able to help us.
I think he's too distraught to talk right now.
I'm afraid the Royce Express has been slipping in standards for some time now.
But to have vermin aboard the train, have things really got so bad?
I'm telling you, it was as big as a house cat.
Oh, how revolting!
Oh, I'm feeling lucky.
You said that last time.
Is someone there?
Good evening, sir. You need to climb lightly. Be careful not to slip.
Are we shaking hands now?
Don't waste my time, kid.
Ladder hemstitch, mitered corners, 100% white linen? Whew, these are some high-end cocktail napkins.
You should expect nothing less on the Royce Express.
They're filled with nondescript types of brown liquid. I'm not sure who'd drink these willingly.
They're an acquired taste.
What's this?
It's a recorker. It reseals open bottles.
Oh. Can I borrow it?
I guess.
Thanks! Evening, barkeep.
Ah, what'll it be?
Can I order a drink?
Sure. What did you have in mind?
One non-alcoholic cocktail, please.
Sure. One mocktail coming right up.
Thanks. Evening, barkeep.
Ah, what'll it be?
How'd you learn those fancy tricks?
You're looking at 2 weeks of bartending school.
Oh, worth every penny.
My parents would disagree with you.
I should get going. No, I can't lose it again. It's moved towards the sleeper carriages. If I can get that will back, it might hold some answers. Hey there.
The name's Ron.
I'm Arthur Ackerman.
Can I help you, Arthur?
I can't believe Lady Unterwald was killed.
Uh-huh. It's a tragedy, to be sure.
So, you heading anywhere exciting?
Just the bottom of this glass for now.
What's that you're drinking?
It's a mimosa. A bottomless mimosa, if you must know.
A bottomless mimosa?
The bartender and I have a mutual understanding. I drink them, and he keeps them coming.
Are you just gonna sit at the bar all evening drinking mimosas?
Yep.
Drat. That actually sounds great. Why sit around when you could help me solve a murder?
Do you have any investigative experience?
Well, no.
I'm just fine where I am.
What kind of work are you in, Ron?
I'm an accountant. I'm in accounting.
Wow, talk about a dream job. I've always wanted to perform account analysis. Tell me about the exciting world of accounting. I bet you get to review a lot of financial paperwork. Hot damn! Tell me more about the world of accounting. Are we talking annual auditing? Do you have to prepare tax returns? Oh, I bet you have to review entire financial operations.
It's why I drink.
I should be going.
Wouldn't they have halted the train if someone died?
They don't want to cause panic or suspicion amongst the throng.
My money's on that wealthy tycoon. He seems like trouble to me.
The name's Arthur Ackerman. Pleased to meet you.
Hello. Stop butting in, Hagen. He was talking to me.
No, he was clearly talking to me, Gunther.
Sorry about Lady Unterwald.
What do you want, Arthur?
Hey, aren't you the Gudrun twins?
That's us.
Of course. You're Lady Unterwald's nephews.
Auntie Unterwald put us in charge of the railway infrastructure.
Tunnels and bridges, to be precise. Although one of those is clearly more important than the other.
Indeed. Which do you prefer, Arthur?
I'm sorry?
What's more important? Tunnels or bridges?
You know, it's just so hard to pick a favorite.
Oh, come now. You have to answer.
Tunnels. I prefer to face obstacles head on.
Ah, I knew you'd be a fellow tunnelhead.
Of course.
You're just jealous because you got stuck building flimsy bridges.
Excuse me, bridges are a feat of engineering.
Not the ones you make, Hagen.
Did you spend much time with Lady Unterwald?
Oh, yes, we had all kinds of meetings with her.
She used to have so many fun sayings.
Gunther, we need to discuss this bloated budget.
Hagen, we've experienced yet another cave-in.
Do we really need another tunnel here? Ha ha! Classic, Auntie.
Did Lady Unterwald have any enemies?
Yuck! Enemies are for poor people, Arthur.
The wealthy have adversaries.
They're a much higher class of opponent.
My mistake. Did Lady Unterwald have any adversaries?
That's more like it, Arthur.
I assume a lot of people were jealous of her wealth
And power.
and world-class railway empire.
Interesting. I noticed the empty plates. Lost your appetite?
Don't even get me started.
We waited all this time for a table, only for the kitchen to close.
Hopefully it opens soon. I'm getting hungry.
Hunger is one thing, but I'm absolutely starving.
Is that right? Well, I'm positively famished.
Famished? If this wasn't a restaurant, I'd smack you across the mouth.
Not if I smacked you first.
What was that?
Nothing.
I should probably go.
Bye.
Hello?
The name's Denola, kid. But most people call me Don or Donnie. You get my gist? That's a nice suit. So what's your deal? You some sort of tycoon or something?
Well, not really. You see, there's this old lady who told me to put it on, and I...
Let me stop you there. I don't think I want to know more. Besides, you're killing my vibe with that sweet patootie over there, you dig? Hey, while you're here, you could do me a little favor. You take this note and give it to that dame behind me, will ya?
What is it?
It's a proposal of sorts, requesting we both make tracks to my suite. You get my drift?
I don't like the sound of that. Why is it so damp?
I soaked it in perfume. You don't know squat about wooing a dame, do you?
Gross. Hello?
Hello.
Arthur Ackerman, at your service.
Suzanne Goldschmidt. Can I help you, Arthur?
What brings you aboard the Royce Express?
Oh, I'm with the band.
You're in a band?
You're looking at the lead singer in Balboa Swing.
Whoa!
What about yourself?
I'm Lady Unterwald's estate attorney. Or, at least, I was.
So you're probably out of a job now, right?
Oh no, I didn't even think of that. I think Lady Unterwald was murdered.
So I've heard. They're trying to keep it quiet to not cause a panic, but the rumors have already started circulating.
Who'd want to hurt Lady Unterwald?
I didn't know her at all, but she got us this gig. Wasn't she insanely wealthy? Well, that's reason enough for some people.
Aren't you worried there's a killer among us?
Well, the train hasn't stopped, so there's nowhere for them to run. Whoever they are, they're trapped here with us.
Is that guy over there bothering you?
He's a nuisance, but nothing I can't handle. I'll give him something to remember if he decides to get too close.
That guy over there really isn't bothering you?
Trust me, I've dealt with my fair share of greaseballs.
I have to go. I have a case to solve.
See you around, Arthur.
Old reliable. It's got me through many a jam. This baby can hold up to 1,500 case files. 1,550 if I only pack 2 pairs of socks. One of my only stipulations for traveling long distances. You've got to have access to a trusty typewriter. Lady Unterwald's eyes follow me around the room. It's giving me the heebie-jeebies. luggage room. Hello?
You delivered my proposal yet, kid?
Oh, not yet.
Well, you gotta give it to the dame behind me, you dig?
Hello?
Hello again, Arthur.
Would you care to take a look at this note?
Is this from the twit that's been making eyes at me all evening? I'd sooner jump out of this carriage window than rendezvous with that rotten egg.
Well, it's scented, at least.
Well, it certainly stinks of desperation.
Are you sure you can't accept that note?
I told you, I don't want anything from that rotten egg. It stinks of desperation.
I think that's just the perfume. I have to go. I have a case to solve.
See you around, Arthur.
You delivered my proposal yet, kid?
Well,
Atta boy. You just watch and learn now. So, Dollface, how about it? I don't write love letters for every broad I see, you know. You should be grateful.
Oh, in that case, allow me to show you my gratitude.
You see, kid? It's that easy. Oh, mother of God. Oh.
See you around, Arthur.
Unrequited love. Don dropped his keys in the commotion. I really should return them to him. It's room 304. Looks like Don booked the honeymoon suite. Room 303. It'll cost a fortune to get the smell of cheap perfume out of this jacket. The door sign reads, "Do not disturb." Don? Are you in there? I could let myself in and leave the keys inside. Oh, I guess he's not in here. Probably shouldn't steal this unless I really need it. There's nothing in there I need. A bit garish for my taste. But this is the honeymoon suite. Uh-oh. Someone's coming. I better find somewhere to hide, and fast.
That's enough, Tony. Not only are you drawing attention to yourself, you're about to bankrupt the damn company.
I didn't tell you to fritter away her fortune bet by bet. Between the two of us, I'm not the bad guy, you hear?
Lady Unterwald is dead. Don't you think they're going to start digging for a motive? I've hidden the accounts in her quarters for now, but it's only a matter of time before someone starts snooping.
I'll bet the old bat took one look at the numbers in that ledger of yours and the shock killed her.
Ah, so it's all my fault. I suppose in your mind, I bankrupted the company. I killed Lady Unterwald. Don't be so absurd. We're done here.
Oh, you're not done until I say so. I have a feeling the authorities would find this very compelling.
It's all my fault. I bankrupted the company. I killed Lady Unterwald. You've been recording?
When you're in my line of work, you need a little insurance, you know? Consider it an incentive to stay in line. Besides, I've got a new scheme in play. I'm telling you, Bergman, I won't lose this time.
You better be right.
It sounds like Bergman has fallen in with the wrong crowd. I should get my hands on that ledger in Lady Unterwald's quarters.
Hello? Ah, Ackerman, isn't it?
Arthur A. Ackerman, at your service.
I'm Caspar Bergman, the treasurer of the Lady Unterwald estate. Can you believe it, Arthur? What a messy state of affairs we've found ourselves in.
My feelings exactly.
Is there something I can help you with?
What do you think happened to Herman Merman?
I'm not sure. Perhaps he fled once he realized he'd painted a target on his back. Surely the killer would be working to address any threats, tie up any loose ends. You're looking like a particularly loose end, if you don't mind me saying.
Because I was handling Lady Unterwald's will and testament?
Precisely.
Who'd want to bring harm to Lady Unterwald?
Well, when you generate as much wealth, power, and influence as she did, you naturally create a few adversaries along the way, no?
Any guesses as to who the killer could be?
I'm sure there are many on board this train who felt spurned by Lady Unterwald, but I'm hoping to stay out of these proceedings where possible. I wouldn't want to make a target of myself with a killer on the loose.
You mentioned you're the treasurer to the estate.
That's right. I handle all the finances of the Vault Barn Company.
How exciting! I've always been fascinated with expenditure control. What's it like working with the Goodrun twins?
It can be a challenge. They're not the most diplomatic pair.
I can see that.
Oh, I'm sure they consider me a pushover. There's only so many times I can say no to their bloated infrastructure budget.
How are the estate finances? Is everything in order?
Well, why do you ask?
Just curious.
They're all perfectly in order, I can assure you.
I should be leaving now.
Take care, Arthur.
All right, let's put everything on.
Sorry, sir. The lounge and beyond are strictly off limits for now.
Pretty please let me in?
Sorry, sir. No can do. with a cherry on top. All right, go ahead.
Really?
Nope. Nobody is getting past me as long as I'm standing here.
Could you check Lady Unterwald's quarters on my behalf?
No. I can't step foot in there on account of my allergies.
Allergies?
Fragrance sensitivity, they call it. A room like that, filled with pungent perfume and all those fresh flowers, I'm not taking my chances.
What would happen if you set off your allergies?
Oh, it's quite the sight to behold. I've been known to go beet red. That's when I need to seek immediate medical attention, of course.
Oh.
But I'd be fine.
You would?
Eventually.
I'm leaving now, but I'll be back. Looks like you have a secret admirer.
A secret admirer? Let me take a look at that. This is...
Explicit. I know.
And the scent, it's so awful. Wait, this note is perfumed?
I believe so. Are you all right?
Weren't you listening? I'm terribly allergic to fragrance.
You've gone beet red.
I have? I need to find a doctor right away. Don't go in there while I'm gone, Mr. Ackerman.
I wouldn't dream of it. This note is a potential biohazard. I wouldn't want it to fall into the wrong hands. Bergman said that he'd hidden the company account's ledger somewhere in here. I should look around for clues. There's a lot of guides and self-help books here. I knew I should have upgraded to the anti-gust model. I'll need to figure out how to get that will back. Bergman could have put that ledger in this drawer. The drawer is stuck. If I wedge something in the gap, I might be able to pry it open. It's too thick to slide between the gap, but I bet a wire hanger would work. Nope. This is the ledger that Bergman mentioned. I should ask him about those discrepancies. I never took Lady Unterwald to be particularly musical. I don't think it was a secret that she disdained most noises. Who's there?
Nobody.
Herman?
Go away!
What are you doing in there?
There's a killer on the loose, Mr. Ackerman.
So, you're hiding?
Merely a tactical retreat. It's all part of the strategy. Lower their guard, wait for things to blow over, then I can strike when they least suspect it.
You're supposed to be helping to solve the case.
I assure you I'm working diligently to solve the case, but I can't become a part of the story. Not when everything points to me being another potential victim.
You clearly know something, Herman!
All I know for sure is we're both knee-deep in Lady Unterwald's affairs. We may never know what she was ultimately up to, but It got her killed. I have a strong desire to avoid the same fate, Mr. Ackerman.
Suit yourself. I'll leave you to it.
Don't tell anyone you saw me.
I should confront Bergman about this ledger. Cheating strictly prohibited. There is to be no...
How about we
card
put it
counting,
all on...
money laundering, cheating the system,
red.
winning too frequently, exploitation of everyday items, and or natural phenomena. Rule breakers will find themselves immediately ejected from the premises.
I won!
He seems to be doing well. Too well.
Put it all on, black.
It looks like he's manipulating the outcome somehow. It looks like he's manipulating the outcome somehow.
Oh yeah, I won!
I'm not sure I know the rules. Besides, it makes me dizzy.
All right, I won everything on red.
Hello. Hello again, Arthur. How can I help you?
What do you make of this ledger, Bergman?
Where did you get that?
I found it. Sealed away in the bottom of a locked drawer.
How peculiar. I've never seen that before in my life.
Oh, really? Then we should pass this to the authorities when they arrive.
No!
I'd bet if they were to audit this ledger, the numbers wouldn't add up.
Listen, Arthur. I'm in a bit of a bind here. Ashamed to say I've fallen in with a rather unscrupulous individual.
Are you talking about Donnie Donato?
I'm afraid so. They managed to exploit my weakness, don't you see? I'm a victim in all this, Arthur.
It's time to come clean. What's going on?
It's Donnie. He's concocted a scheme to cheat at the casino tables. We need to stop him, Arthur. I can't afford to lose more of the estate's money. I'll make this right as soon as he's no longer a threat. I assure you.
Tell me about Donnie's gambling scheme.
I believe he's using magnetism to alter the outcome of the roulette table. You have to stop him, Arthur.
What's Donnie's gambling scheme again?
I believe he's using magnetism to alter the outcome of the roulette table. I'll make this right as soon as he's no longer a threat. I assure you.
Was Donnie trying to blackmail you?
He recorded the whole thing, Arthur. If I walk away from Donnie, he'll use those recordings against me.
Doesn't this give you a clear motive for killing Lady Unterwald?
No, I would never do such a thing. Donnie may be a bully, a swindler, and a cheat, but he's no killer.
Is the Unterwald estate in financial trouble?
The truth is, the coffers are almost empty, Arthur. I thought I could use Donnie's connections to replenish the funds. Rather foolish of me in retrospect.
I need to go now.
All right, Arthur.
I'm sure we'd find a lot of creative accounting in here. I found a hidden ledger in Lady Unterwald's quarters!
A hidden ledger.
I suspect Bergman's been cooking the books. Want to have a look? I'll bet you could pore over all sorts of inconsistencies.
Mm-hmm. I'll take your word for it.
This is where Donnie put his gambling scheme into motion. It couldn't hurt to look around. I'm sure Don won't mind if I borrow this. They've settled into quite a hypnotic pattern. Don must be using these fraudulent chips to cheat in the casino.
All right, let's put everything on black.
Bad luck, old chap.
I lost? How? Oh, wait right here, pal.
I should see where he goes.
What's going on, Donnie?
Nothing. I'm just grabbing more casino chips, okay? It's a minor setback, that's all.
You're losing? I'd hardly consider that a minor setback.
Don't worry your little head about it. I'll be back in the game before you know it. You following me, kid? Take a hike.
Where did he get all those casino chips from? He's always a step ahead.
All right, I want everything on red.
Oh dear.
I lost? How? Oh, wait right here, pal.
Looks like Don is heading this way. I'd better get out of the way again.
Damn thieving casino. I'm supposed to be stealing from them. No matter. Still got plenty of chips left. It should be enough to get my winnings back. And then some.
The secret panel was right around here. Aha! Let's take a look. That's a lot of contraband. Yoink! That should be all of them. Let's try this one more time.
You know, you're starting to feel like bad luck, kid. Step away from the table, pronto. I ain't messing around no more. All on black.
Ah, never mind. At least you tried.
That's not possible. Excuse me. This damn watch must be on the fritz. At this rate, I'm gonna run out of chips. Wait a second. No, I've been robbed. Huh. So this is what it feels like. Okay, Don. The jig is up, and I owe a lot of money. No need to panic. I could jump off the next bend. Yeah, maybe cross at the border. Greetings, Mr. Donato.
Might we ask to have a friendly chat?
About your most recent gambling activities? Yeah, sure thing.
A most unscrupulous individual is gambling with counterfeit chips.
Fake chips? We suspect this individual has also taken a creative approach to magnetism.
An unsanctioned use of physical phenomena.
Magnetism?
The capacity to attract and repulse forces between objects.
I wouldn't know anything about that. Then allow my associate to demonstrate. All right, stop. Oh, not the face.
Ouch. I guess the house always wins.